right, here we go again. We are on a bit of a time crunch this time around because I have a podcast to record at 9, so
be careful, Al!
Let's try to get through the end of this episode in the next 40 minutes or so. And then we'll be done. It'll be on to episode 5 at that point. Okay.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
There's a radio up here.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Here's the least realistic thing about that. 2 regular cops would never go on a radio show like that. Like, as a media outlet, they'd be lucky to get the police spokesperson at most. And that person would say nothing.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of 2 burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Boys, you got the goods. Okay. Guess I'm all loaded up. This certainly doesn't look threatening. Not at all. What?
Got to be kidding.
Who could have guessed? Who could have ever seen this coming? Okay. I'm glad that that evil farmer gave me such an interesting factoid about the number of cows and pigs in the world. I have no idea why. Well, let's see. What's over here? Oh, key. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Guess the key was the only thing to find there. Doesn't work on that door, though.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
I forgot I had to get Barry out. That was like one of the key goals.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Opened, no
I think
problem.
that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Should just throw around terms like that.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
The owners of this farm have advanced stage dementia. Only gods know the truth. Which we would learn even more in 2015's Bloodborne. Just checking to see if there's anything back here. Back of the house area. I know I have limited time for this, but all corners must be searched. And you know, yes, I played this game 12 years ago, but it's much like I'm playing it for the first time. Okay, I didn't see anything. Maybe it's on nightmare mode, where there's like a lot more stuff in those sort of nooks and crannies. Nothing on the front porch.
The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
Oh yeah, that's the weirdest thing. That the lights are out. Loving all these thermoses. Thermos town in here.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Oh. So the fuse box is upstairs, I guess?
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the movie age.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh?
This is just a bedroom. That's a door that won't open. Here's the fuse box. Okay. Oh, is this copyrighted music that I should be talking over?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Okay.
I'm glad the song
We need
is
to find
like
Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
just
Hey,
like
Al.
all
Lots
of
hours
Alan's
before
writing.
dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
This song has no subtlety in the least.
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Oh, first person section.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned. Alice! Jagger had Alice, and so she had me. Alice! I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy. My mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Whatever author comes to mind. You know, it is perhaps, I mean, look, it's not that strange, I suppose, for people to marry people who have essentially the same name as them. But Alan marrying Alice is, you know, it's a sign of something going on with Alan Wake.
Previously on Alan Wake, under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler.
It's the second time he said that.
All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
I feel like he's hitting the limit of the authors he knows.
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true.
Some of it was in first person and some was in third.
When he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
It's the real,
We're sitting ducks with the lights out.
when will then be now?
I can get the emergency
Soon.
power on.
Kind of situation.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Spaceballs on VHS. Okay, got some flares. That door is locked. Here's the thermos. Wait, that's not a thermos. Can't go in the meeting room. Can't go in whatever that door is. Can't go in the sheriff's office.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver.
Thanks for giving me my
She can help
gun
me
back,
stop
Sheriff.
this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly.
She
in the rescue
does?
chopper. Come on. Let's get back to your friend.
I forgot that she lived in a power plant.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one.
It's
Okay,
like the group-
let's go, Wake. Through the back.
Like the group of guys that went to Canada in Twin Peaks.
Hello, Mr. Breaker. This is Valerie Wheeler.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Who are you to be giving orders, Alan Wake? You want to give a little bit of authority. Give a guy a flashlight and a gun. All of a sudden, it's barking orders. Unbelievable. I don't guess there's any.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Anything here? Oh, there's some batteries. Some flares. I think this is the part where you finally kind of go around town. Ah, like Daredevil. Going around on a water tower. Okay. That's it for the birds. Whoop! Alright, that one little 2x4 is not a walkway, huh? Bird fight again. Okay. Gotta jump this time. Surprisingly easy jump.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though.
Yes, very funny inside joke.
Hey, wait! The gate, remember? You have to open it for me!
I couldn't leave without the sheriff.
Yeah,
She was my
I know.
ticket to Weaver.
I know. I'm gonna open it for you. But first I'm gonna look around. You know, poke around a little bit. Get my bearings.
Bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
What am I? An electrician?
Ow, damn! That's smart.
Good job. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. Keep to the chopper in there.
Wait, hold on a second, Sheriff. Okay. Just a flare. So the sheriff, I think, wants to go that way, so let's check back here.
Over here, Wake! The chopper's in the other direction!
Yeah, I hear you, Sheriff. That's why I'm going this way. I am getting close to my time limit because I got to be podcasting at 9 o'clock, so this seems to be a good place to take a little break and get back to it next time. So that's what we'll do. We're right here in the middle of beautiful downtown Bright Falls. Weather is lovely this evening. I'm going to go record a podcast. We may get in one more of these tonight if I feel up to it. If not, we'll get back on the stream really soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. And please remember and give yourself the comfort of knowing that I've never been scared. Back soon.